We're here on leg 2 of Expedition Solomon Islands, and we're looking to understand and investigate Mesophotic reef ecosystems in what is essentially a place with very limited amount of data, so it's super exciting. Brunel Island is at the bottom of the Solomon Islands, right at the boundary before you get to the Coral Sea, so it's a hard place to get to. Whilst it might seem like it's a bit challenging, we've intentionally tried to pick places where we can make the most difference. The main thing we're here to try and investigate are Mesophotic reefs. These are low light environments, but there's still enough for coral reef and biodiversity habitats. There's 3 legs that will contribute to this program. Here on leg 2, we've got oceanography and mapping.
This area is uncharted, so we're just being careful to acquire the information as we go.
The next few days are exploratory. We're going to collect some bathymetry data so that we can get an idea of where we can work over the coming few weeks.
400 all the way in here. That looks good.
We have the vessel here on Hydra to map down to several thousand metres. Yeah, right up onto that shoreline. It's the shallower ones. And on board we have a tender, so we can get into some of these very shallow environments to collect high quality multibeam data from 10 metres down to a few hundred metres. It tells us about different types of habitat. Is it sandy, is it muddy? For, again, making decisions about where we put kit. Sweet, we'll do a couple of these. We have a range of equipment to capture temperature, salinity, oxygen, chlorophyll. We have an ocean glider. We have this wire walker. And then we have some shallow moorings as well. What we're trying to measure are internal waves. They have the ability to mix material from the deep ocean into the light zone to make the system productive. They're also bringing cold water, so if there's large internal waves, this might be a mechanism for mitigation of climate change responses. On this expedition, we'll also be using submersibles to visualise some of the deep biodiversity. Chilies. And to try and answer some questions around oceanography interactions. There's still quite a lot happening. These internal waves are at depth as well.
Solomon Island is 98% ocean and only 2% land. To understand what's going on, it's so important.
Given the remote nature of Brunel Island, it's discovery science, so to speak, We've got some objectives, 100%, but we're not quite sure what we're going to find.